This segment is brought to you by Barker Honda. It's better at Barker.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. The 47th annual Historical and Genealogical Seminar will be August 2nd, and that'll be in Thibodaux at the Wellness Center on the 5th floor of that building. It's got a lot of things that have happened in our past. We follow family trees. We're going to have great speakers at that event. So it's something that anybody cares about their history. It's a great thing to go to. Here to talk more about it, the M&M girls. I just learned about that. Marlene Toops and Martha Hodnett are here. Y'all with the Lafourche Heritage Society.
Right.
So this is awesome. 47 years is good, but there's a lot of history on the Bayou, right? And I'm glad you guys are kind of getting people in contact with it. Tell me what's going to happen on August 2nd.
There will be 4 featured speakers. The first is Dr. Robin White, who is a professor at Nichols, and she's going to be talking about aristocracy in the alluvial nobles on the Bayou. She's an associate professor of English and French at Nichols. She's originally from Pennsylvania, but she's immersed herself in the culture of Louisiana and the Bayou region.
Once we get our hands on them, right? You know?
Yeah, you can drink the Bayou water and you're set. Okay, the second one will be Marguerite Scully, who's a professional genealogical researcher and lecturer from St. Tammany Parish. She's going to be talking about Irish genealogy, of course, and telling people how they can pursue that heritage. As you said, you were Irish. Maybe
Right.
she can help you. The third is Robert Brantley, and he's authored a book, Henry Romain Thieberge, In the Shadow of Henry Howard. A lot of people know about Henry Howard and all the buildings in Louisiana, including Nottoway, which recently burned. But Thieberge was a partner of his for a while. And the thing about Thieberge is that he's the one who designed the Dansereau House in Thibodaux, which is a landmark and was recently sold again. So that should be interesting to local people. And Chad LeBlanc, he's going to talk about the families of Pierreport and Belle River. And his presentation covers the history and genealogy of 52 different families from the Pierreport and Belle River community. And it also includes historical photographs and maps. And some of the names, Acosta, Alvarado, Boudreaux, Bro, Gaspar, Godet, and it goes on and on. But then in addition to that, Dr. John Doucet from Nichols is going to talk very briefly about the Grand Éveil Acadien, the Grand Acadian Awakening, which is happening in all 22 Acadian parishes in October. And there's going to be a seminar at Nichols then, The Last Acadian Coast, a second symposium on Acadian history and culture in the Bayou Basin. However, if you have not registered for the seminar, the deadline is July 26th. But if you want to go, I have a number that you can call and pay at the door. That number is 985-856-2118. You can go to the LafourcheHeritage.com website and get that number too, if you are interested. There have been fabulous speakers in the past. Stephen White, Bona Orsino, anybody who's done genealogy knows a little bit about that. Father Donald Hebert, who has done the books that everybody uses, Warren Perrin, and Jari Honoré spoke, was it last year? He's the one that discovered that the Pope was from New Orleans.
Yeah. I saw him being interviewed.
Yes, he was a speaker. So we've had quite a few honorable people, I guess, well-known people.
Yeah, that's so cool. And so, Martha, I guess when we talk about heritage, you know, we a lot of times around here we talk Cajun, French, or whatever, but there's so much more of a mixture, you know, because New Orleans was such a big port where people came in, people ended up down here. So it's really kind of a melting pot after a few years, right?
Absolutely, because people came from all over the place through New Orleans for various reasons. You mentioned the Irish. Certainly, there was a huge influx when the Irish came in and they built that Irish Channel.
Sure.
But when the Italians came in,
Germans,
they didn't just stay in New Orleans. They branched out and they moved into the Bayou country. Last year, we had a gentleman that talked about the Italian heritage in our area. I grew up in a neighborhood. I think there were 3 Italian families that lived very close by that, you know, we were all good friends with. I'm still friends with these people. So Thibodaux and all the Bayou area, Houma, we were lucky to get all of these people and their heritage mixed into our Cajun and Creole heritage. And Lafourche Heritage Society has been documenting this. The society came to be about the time of the bicentennial. People saw a need and found a common interest about the time of the bicentennial. So they formed an organization and have worked ever since.
47
then.
years, that's a great
at
society.
Documenting.
And you're right, everybody passing down information, it's a great way to do it. So again, it's going to be on August 2nd. They can make that phone call, they can go on your website and get that information. But it's $40, but you get to see some great speakers. Thibodaux is such a resource with the Nichols people.
And they
all
also
coming in
have a very good lunch.
Yes, at the wellness
There's
center.
a meal, right?
Yeah,
With
there's a
that,
meal.
too.
Well, the M&M group, thanks so much, man, for coming in. I appreciate it. Marlene and Martha, thanks so much. We'll see you on August 2nd.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Barker Honda. It's better at Barker.